Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're continuing on with the Onechanbara Halloween 2024 set with Onechanbara Z2 Chaos for PC Steam. Now, I've recently played through the entirety of this game, so this is going to be more of, I guess, a final kind of impression, I guess, but I actually am planning to do a more in-depth kind of talk about the game on my main channel. Or at least that's the plan. That video will probably come out way before this one does. So it is what it is. So yeah, this one got released on PS4 first, and then it got ported to PC later down the line. Thinking about it, came out in PS4 in 2014, got ported to PC in 2016, I think, on Steam. And it did pretty well on Steam, if I remember correctly. It's got like over 1,000 reviews, so it's pretty and people seem to really like it, so. It's obviously developed by Tamsoft, published by D3. It was released on June 2nd, 2016. And like I said, I played through this, and it is probably the best Onechanbara game that you're going to get. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's probably the best one. So, first I'll go over a few different things that we have here. So, I won't start with the story. Well, I might just play a little bit of the mission mode here instead of going into the story, because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. And I'm going to be honest with you, the very first battle you have in the game is not great, in my opinion. So first I'll go over a few of the things that you can do in this game. So there's 4 playable characters in this game. You have Kaguya, you have Seiya, Saki, and Aya. That's the playable characters, if I remember correctly. Kaguya is the pink-haired girl you can see there. Seiya is the girl that's behind her. Then you've got Aya, which is from the original game. She looks quite different in this one in comparison to the previous games, to be honest, with her outfit. Obviously, you can tell her because of her brown hair, brown cowboy hat, two swords on the side, I guess. I do apologize if you hear banging. There's work going on downstairs. I have no control over it. And then you have Saki, which is the one that's in like a maid Victorian dress, whatever you want to call it, right? So this is probably quite an interesting one because you have 4 playable characters, and you can kind of play as all 4 characters at once. Of course, you don't have them all available from the get-go, but they become available very quickly. So, but you also have the coordinate mode, and coordinate basically allows you to basically customize characters. So I can go in here and I can have her wear her sister's outfit or Aya's outfit. And there's outfits you can get through DLC, which obviously I'm not going to pay for, because of course I'm not going to. And once you beat the game on normal mode, which is what I did, you also unlock risque swimsuits, which is, I guess, some people like that kind of thing, I guess. I also unlocked an afro as well, so you can have an afro, and I like how it fits around the cowboy hat. That's funny. Give her an afro if you so choose. But you can kind of play around, you can give her a cowboy hat, you can take away the cowboy hat and give her just a red ribbon. You can give her red devil horns. You can get her to have toast coming out of her mouth, because that's the thing. Croaky is just whatever this entity is, whatever this SCP-458 is that we've got going on here. Obviously, there's other things you can give her, like glasses, if you so choose. And I can put the glasses anywhere I like. I can put them on the neck, on the head, and you can change the position. So it's interesting that you could do these kind of things. And you can get like gauntlets and bangles and things. These are just stuff that I've managed to unlock. And oh yeah, I probably should give her cowboy hat back. There we go. And you do have, oh, by the way, and you do have like multiple, so you can customize up to 10 different variants if you so choose. And have your characters look however you so choose for them to look. There's also battle setting in here, which battle setting is basically where you have like where you can buy items, including new weapons and new combos and stuff and so forth in there. Quest shows you how like requirements. Now you unlock like different stuff by doing quests, as you can see some of them, like you can see the progress that I have while doing these. Some of them I've done, obviously some of them I haven't. And you unlock new stuff for coordinate and new stuff for the gallery by doing them. Gallery is locked until you beat the game as well, so there's also that. Where you can kind of look at the character models, look at the sound, look at these illustrations. It's quite a lot. It's quite cool because if you go in here, you can actually I'll show you. There you go. You can actually see the 2004 version of Aya on here. And there's Riho, Futaba, and I didn't even realize that's her younger sister, apparently, called Makoto. And you can even have, like, here you go. From the the Zombie Hunters game. So yeah, you can actually see all of this. There you go. There's the Dragon Sisters, you see, or they call them the Battle Sisters here. You even have the 2007 character models from the 360 game. And from the, I think the Wii game as well. Which is cool. Just so you know, the main characters also have an alternate form they can go into, which in this case, this Kaguya's alternate form. Of course, it looks like this. Just like, I guess, like Devil. It's called Devil Drive mode, or Dare Drive. I think it's Dare Drive for them, and it's called Ecstatic. Yeah, Ecstatic for the Baneful Blood Sisters, Aya and Saki. So you've got a few additional content and stuff that you can do here, which is cool. But let's jump into the game and just play. Let's jump in and play. You also have like these in the loading. It tells you how to do like stuff. Gives you little things. So there we go. So we're gonna pick a character. Obviously, we can do battle settings. I'm not gonna do battle settings because I've done everything I want to do in there. I'm going to play as Saki. Saki is my main character when I was just playing through this game. Keep in mind, I've literally just finished playing this game. I generally just go with that sort of setup. You have to be careful with using characters as well, because we don't always ready to go. Some of the characters, I'm trying to word out things. So, progress can... There we go. I like Saki because she has these, like, fist ability, which is cool. So Square does, like, a basic, like... As you can see, basic ability like so. With her fists, you can do square... well, I should say... Square and triangle. I'm not great at this game, by the way. If I can get through it on normal, you can get through it. The Goddess Statue allows me to refresh. Well, these things can only be killed with a special combo attack, which is just fucking annoying. So I'm just going to ignore them. I guess I'm going to kill 50 of them. And you can change weapon as well. So she has a special move with the circle. By pressing the B button. I see this B button. And you can change weapon by pressing the L2 button, so she also has a sword. There you go. Still didn't beat them with that. But I will say that you see this enemy here, which you can only kill while using a special move, by the way. But the special move doesn't insta-kill them. I don't like enemies like that. They're not very good. And by the way, yeah, if you see the ranking as being D, most of my rankings through playing the game was C or Ds. Again, I never got good at the game. Never ever got good at the game, right? Because it's just not quite right. There you go. Even by doing that, I've unlocked now cat ears. I can use, and I can do it on hard if I so choose. So, cat ears for the character. Should we put cat ears on Saki? Why not? Let's put cat ears on Saki. But of course. So, here's Saki. By the way, if you want to see what her ecstatic form looks like, here it is. That ain't dodge at all, is it? That's not dodge at all. What if I give her the afro? She looks just stupid with the afro, of course. So let's give her... We're going to give her cat ears. There we go. She now has cat ears. And... black glasses. There we go. You know, if I really wanted to, I could, you know... I could go through... Where is she? Saki. And I could go through and give her... bloody... That's that costume, but no. No. Alright, let's go and continue with another Y action mission. Like I said, by far this is the best Onechanbara game. It is the best one. Does it still mean that it's a good game? Like, the combo system is good. I like the combo system in the game, right? Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the combo system. But it's still not really refined enough for my liking, I guess. Also for me, the story plays a big factor in me. I didn't even read what the mission was. What did the mission want me to do? What did it want me to do? No, not that. Quest. Oh. Excellent. Excelente, excelento, exobonco. I have to go back to here. Defeat 35 enemies. Only attacks following a chase can deal damage. Well, that's cancer. I ain't doing that. You ain't got no chance of me doing that. Only dash attacks can deal damage. Okay. Can I just... Alright. We might as well just play freely test and do what I like. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Because again, I don't really want to spoil anything. The game does have kind of a story, and I don't really want to spoil any of the story if I can help it. Does it really matter, though? Do you really care? Probably not, to be honest. To be completely honest with you. Oh god, what's this? Like a graveyard area? Interesting. Alright. I'll do chapter 2 though, because chapter 1 is fucking horrible. I don't like chapter 1. Chapter 2. Yes. Chapter 2. Alright. And we'll play as different characters. By the way, so I'll tell you how effective each character is. I like playing as Saki. Saki, in my opinion, is the best character in the game. Kaguya is probably a close second. Her moveset is somewhat similar to Aya's, kind of. If I had a choice, I'd say then Kaguya, then Aya, and then Saya. Saya is horrible because she uses a chainsaw, so it's very slow attacks. So while your chainsaw is going through a load of characters, yeah. So I'll tell you what, we'll take all of them with us. We'll take all of them with us. They're all in fine condition anyway. And I'll cycle through the characters and you can kind of get a general gist. Yeah, so this is the underground, right. The story has like these storyboard things as well. Alright.
Hannah, that you?
Finally! That was a hell of a sound. What's going on?
That's what. She dropped in for a surprise
Like,
visit. Then some psycho
Saki's sword attack is pretty decent.
So you're with Aya now then? Blood recovery. Should patch you right up.
I'd do it right now, because if you pass out, I'm just leaving your ass behind.
Ah, shut your mouth. I was planning to do that.
But as you can see, it's just pretty hectic here. It's just, you mash buttons and...
I'm better off without it.
I was just getting warmed up.
And you can see, even I can get ranks like A sometimes.
You're just jealous because I
But generally speaking, most of them, you saw some V's there, but they like you look at the later missions and you'll see that I have like C, D, C, D pretty much the entire time. So I only got V's, S's, and A's on these first couple of chapters. So if I switch characters, which is down on the D-pad, then we'll play as Aya for a little bit. And one thing you also got to be careful of is there. If you wonder why my hand's shining, it's because I have an item equipped to her. Do the walk. I like how the still has the tramp stamp. But like I said, like they all control fairly well, except for like Saya. I don't like Saya.
Together performs a powerful move. When your ecstasy gauge is full, you can unleash an ecstasy combination. Give it a try.
But you probably won't see me going into their
Rodeo.
Been a long
other
time since I've
forms.
let loose like this. Sorry to keep you waiting. Not
There you go. Even with that, see? Another A. You get ranked on each battle that you do. But as you can see, Aya controls quite well, and it's like controls the best in by far in the series I've seen. Everything's fast-paced, the combat's fast-paced. This is how the games should have been from the get-go. And they are actually somewhat fun to play. Which makes me wonder how they managed to fuck it up immensely
Sure we're going the right way.
in... They really did fuck it up
This is
quite a
my
bit.
First time down here too.
You are absolutely no help at all.
They fucked it up in Origin is what I was trying to say.
Whatever. Don't whatever me.
Her special move is this. Quite a good special move, really. Another reason why I don't use Saya is because her special move is dog shit.
Not bad. Could have been better.
See? Got hit a few times there, but still got S on that. I'm now in like a baneful blood mode. And you can dodge. As you can see here. You can press the R2 button to do a dodge roll and dodge cross. If I... Let's get rid of the blood. If I lock on somewhere, let's you can do various different dodges, and they're quite helpful. So here's a stat tune, which is why I couldn't understand how they didn't work, because I could do this to refresh myself, which is good. As you can see, the health has gone back up, so let's switch to Kaguya and play as Kaguya for a little bit. But look what I can do. Jump forward. But Kaguya controls pretty well. I would say probably Aya controls slightly better than Kaguya. Let's switch her weapon, which is like a dagger looking thing. Dagger's okay. She uses it like a yo-yo, as you can see there.
This works for you, right?
And she has two of them. But I prefer her using her main swords. There we go. Go over. Have we come this way? I feel like we've been this way. Yeah, I feel like we've been this way. If you're wondering, like, how easy is it to get lost in this game, don't worry about it. It's mainly this chapter. Because we're in a tunnel system, everything kind of looks the same. So, I'm guessing it must be this way then. There's, tell me. When it comes to, like, same-looking areas, I am pretty much Renoa Zoro. I just, like, go, It's down here, isn't it? Yes, it is down here. Right. We should be able to use her special, I think. Yeah. So she does this like big like move which fires like demonic fists. There is pretty sure that there is a weapon that does exactly that in Devil May Cry 3. But as you can see, Kaguya plays pretty well. It's pretty nice. Again, pretty much all characters, with the exception of Saya, in my opinion, play really well. So, but quite often, because of how chaotic it is, I don't even notice I'm getting hit. Like, look at me. Look at my health right now. Because of what's going on, it's just like I don't even notice myself being hit. But it's not a big deal. Massively. Because what we'll do now, we'll switch to Saya. Because you'll notice the health will start to go up. when I switch to another character. I don't know if it's different in other difficulties, but again, if if a character's really low, you can literally just do what I just did. Switch to another character, and as you can see, her health is going up. So, but you see, with Saya's moves, there you go. See, it's quite slow paced, and like if you're surrounded and have a lot of zombies on you, you can get hit quite a lot. Right, like there, I didn't even notice myself getting hit, but I got hit. But Saya's alternate weapon and second weapon's not that bad. Alright, so we'll skip that. Story. And now we're going to fight the moles. Here is the mole, people. These things are annoying to fight.
If they dig even deeper,
But they have...
we gotta do something before they get the chance. 1, 2, 3.
So as you can see, Saya's like secondary weapon's actually not that bad. And if I'm going to use her, I'd rather you using this. Alright, have we got a boost where we can? Yeah, we can. Alright. So where's the moles? So this is her special. And it does these like spike things. And I just don't like them. Because most of the time, they just don't hit the enemy. At least in my... well, they do hit the enemy, but they're just, I guess, slow. You just gotta dodge the, And this is basically the bosses, by the way, for the second chapter. You fight these mole things. Sometimes the camera does kind of like fuck about and find out. Right, let's switch to Saki now. And there we go. I'm pretty sure we've now... It's not really a boss. It's more of like, I guess, enemies, and then eventually you beat them.
Oh, you ain't half bad. But now it's my turn.
Hey, no shoving!
Then stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way. And get hit. Dum-dum. Well, there you go. And now you're dead. No, she died. No, she didn't die. Now we're going to be playing as her in her Devil Drive, Dare Drive, whatever it's called. Which her moveset is slightly different. Like this, slightly. I didn't really use these too much when I was playing through the game, to be honest with you. He'd give you an attack boost. I mainly used them during bosses and that. It's the only place where they're really useful. But you can't use them until you unlock them through the story. So
Next time,
it's very understandable that you might just be playing as Kaguya for a while because she has the ability to use one before you can play as other characters that, like, the ecstatics get unlocked way later in the game. So, and there we go. Got silver. But yeah, so I think I'll call it here for Z2 Chaos, to be completely honest with you. It's, like I said, it's an alright game. It won't take you too long to beat it. It took me less than 10 hours to beat the game. I don't know the exact amount of time, but definitely less than 10 hours. You don't have to play it on normal. You can have it be easier than this if you so choose. So, it's not a difficult game. Again, you can switch between characters to kind of replenish their health. And by the way, you know, at the end of the chapter, if I remember correctly, I didn't really notice much because, again, if your character's low on health, you just switch to another one. There wasn't really any occasion where I died, maybe against a boss, because at the end of the day, it wasn't like it was, it's not like the game's too difficult. If your health gets to about halfway with one character, you just switch to another character and then their health regenerates. So, yeah. But yeah, I would recommend it. If you're going to play any Onechanbara game, this is the game to play. Don't bother playing anything else. I'm a bit surprised that they never thought to themselves, wow, seems like people like Z2 Chaos. Why don't we bring the first game? Because you won't understand some of the story or elements because you know, you haven't played the first one, Onechanbara Z2, which came out on the 360 and PS3, which I think only has like, you can only play as Kaguya and Seiya in that game. You can't play as I don't think Aya and Saki are playable. Maybe they're secret characters. I don't know. Again, it's a Japanese exclusive. Who knows? But you know, it is what it is. I guess I'm surprised that D3 didn't think let's do a release of that one as well. Don't know why. Don't know why D3 doesn't release a lot of their old games. Personally, you know, they're just stupid. I think that's why I did a video dedicated on them being dense. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. We got one more game to look at, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yay!